What's up guys, Dog's Life here. I wanted to bring you some more Battlefield 4 gameplay. This time we're going to be taking a look at a different one of the weapons in the Spring Patch DLC. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Groza 4. So the Groza 4 is a PDW, so you can only run it in the Engineer class, as you probably know. Look at this guy. That's my 50 cal, dude. You can't have that thing. I know this is going to be a review on the Groza 4, but I start off this particular round with my squad tearing it up with this 50 cal pickup weapon. Pretty much every time I play Flood Zone on squad deathmatch or team deathmatch, I always try to take this top building here because it's a great place to take advantage of the cover and the elevation factor and go ahead and get a quick lead on the other squads. And that's what my squad is doing right here. We got a guy covering the stairs, we got a couple guys on the roof, and I'm trying to pick people off with the 50 cal to get it started. Like this guy. I don't know how I missed that. Missed him again, but I'm getting a couple kills with it. Anyway, we're going to be taking a look at the Groza 4 PDW. And kind of like the Groza 1, you know, without giving the whole review away here, I feel like it's just kind of okay. Basically, you know, it's a PDW, so you're going to be running it with the Engineer class as your primary, and it gets about 27 max damage, so pretty high damage for a PDW, similar, very similar, if not the same, to the AS Val. The AS Val was a DLC weapon in the Dragon's Teeth DLC, and that is a fan favorite for a lot of Battlefielders, including myself. I use it pretty often when I use a PDW. And the other similarity between these two weapons, the AS Val and the Groza 4, is going to be the fact that they're integrally suppressed. So they come with a integral suppressor on the barrel. It's permanently attached in the game. So you're only running it suppressed, which doesn't bother me too much because I like running suppressors a lot of the time on these kind of game modes to stay off the mini-map. But you got to use it in that sense, so it's going to be kind of like a sneaky gun. You need to be kind of like taking cover, trying to flank people, come up behind them. If you're running and gunning very aggressively, you know, you're going to run right into somebody with an AK, or maybe even the AS Val, which has a 900 plus rate of fire, where with this Groza 4 you're only looking at maybe 7 or 750 is what it feels like to me. I haven't looked at the stats. I don't know if they're even out yet for these new DLC weapons, but I feel like it's probably around 700, 750 rounds per minute. So it doesn't shoot very fast. The other downside to this weapon, in my opinion, is going to be this, look at 21 round magazine. So I got a 20 round mag and one in the chamber. Just not a lot of rounds. Yes, you're shooting them pretty slow with that slow rate of fire, but I just feel like you're reloading pretty often. Look at this reload. I haven't timed it, but to me it looks like a little under 3. Like 3 seconds almost, like 2.8, 2.5, something like that. That's the short reload, or maybe the long one. We'll have to take a look, but to me that's way too long. Again, it is a bullpup design weapon, and there's a lot of bullpup design weapons in today's day and age, so they're putting a lot of them in this game. But the fact of the matter is, when you're reloading a bullpup weapon, you got to bring the butt of the weapon all the way up and insert the magazine. It just takes longer. And this guy manages to drop me with a different PDW, the MX4. I'm sure you guys all remember that from when the game first came out, and you was running Engineer class with a PDW, and that was the first one you got. Honestly, I haven't used the MX4 probably since then. But, you know, once again, the Groza 4, it's a cool looking weapon. I like the way it kind of handles and plays. But I don't run PDWs a whole lot on these kind of game modes. I'd probably be running Engineer class in something like Conquest. But in Conquest, as you probably know, you know, you're in vehicles a lot of the time, or you're trying to take vehicles out, and you got a lot more long-range engagements, in which case I'm not going to be running a PDW. So I don't know. You'll have to try it out for yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You can run it in like lockers or some close quarter maps. That's probably where it's going to shine. The only problem is, you'll see, is you're going to feel like you're running out of bullets pretty quickly when you're taking on more than one target, and then once you got to go for that reload, you're fucked. You might as well pull out your secondary, which in my case, as you know, is usually going to be the shorty. So there's probably been a couple instances today where I was trying to get some footage with the Groza 4, and maybe I take 2 guys out with the Groza, and then instead of going for the reload, I whip out the shorty, I drop one more guy, and then I go down. But if I try to go for the reload more times than not, I'm going to be getting taken out. So, you know, this was a perfect kind of map. I know I just did some Flood Zone gameplay with the review of the AN94. But guys, you know, I only have so much time to record footage, and if I have a good, you know, round where I come in first or my team comes in first and we win, or I do well, I get a good KD and I'm showcasing a lot of kills with the weapon, then I gotta go ahead and post it, whether it be the same map that I posted earlier or not. So this particular round played out well for my squad and myself. I do really well. I don't know if I personally get first. I heard these footsteps, so I knew this guy was about to come around the corner. Try to take that guy out with the RPG, but I just missed. I'm running the Cobra sight on it because once again it's the first optic you unlock, and I don't have a ton of time playing with these new weapons just yet. But honestly, the Cobra's not bad. The weird thing is, while I'm reloading it, you'll see the optic sits way on top of the carry handle of the weapon. I think in real life, if it has that carry handle, it's fine, but it's just really bizarre to me. Like, that's kind of like the carry handle on the some of the U.S. assault rifles, like an M4, or, you know, some of those weapons, they'll have a carry handle iron sight. Look at these two guys chilling up here. They thought they had it locked down. My shorty says otherwise. I take both those guys out. I'm reloading the Groza for 20 minutes. Look at that. Doesn't seem that long when you're watching it on YouTube, but trust me, when you start playing with this weapon and you go, look at these guys. Try to hit him with the rocket. I miss, but I drop that guy. I see he's got something he's shooting up here, and I'm at 13 health, so I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if I want to go for him. There he is, but I hear footsteps right behind me, so I know there's a guy in the rafters. I saw the Dorito. Ooh, I tried to just peek and then get out of there, but I couldn't do it. The guy took me out. I'm about 12-2 right now. Our team, or our squad rather, is just absolutely dominating everybody. Once I finally found this server and I found this squad, look at these guys. I don't even know if they're playing together, but we were just like in perfect harmony. I mean, we're just running like a wolf pack, tearing motherfuckers up. This isn't even the best round. We had a few like Hainan Resort lockers where I think half the other guys jumped out, and there's nothing cheap or stingy about it. We were just in sync. I don't know what to tell you. I put down one of those new little, what do you call it? Not sabotage, I'm thinking hardline. What's the little thing you drop down as an engineer? See it on the ground over there? You can see it on the map. I guess it's like the decoy. That's what it is. I dropped one of those decoy things down. I tried playing around. Look at this guy. Get my revenge. Boom. Get my revenge coming around the corner. We're 41. The next team is Charlie at 15. Not exactly what I'd call a close round by any sorts, but I wanted to show you guys the Groza 4 in action, and I wanted to show you a round where I did well and my team did well. Look at this. This gets pretty hairy over here. I miss with all this shit. I'm getting pissed off. I'm like, I'm going to go in this yellow shack and take this guy out. Where is he? There he is. Couple guys. I'm like, I miss with the rocket. The grenade goes through the wood, thank God, and it come back at me. They start throwing nades. I jump up. I'm like, oh, I get that last guy. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta reload. I'm like out of everything. I come down here, there's 49 kills, so I don't know if I'm gonna get time for one more or not. And that's a wrap. But our squad wins 50 to, I'm not even gonna read the rest of the scores. We just absolutely damaged all these other squads. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the gameplay. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on the Groza 4 carbine. Have you used it yet? Do you like it? Do you prefer it any of your other go-to carbines? Or is it just going to be another one that kind of sits at the bottom of the pile there? Let me know. Anyway, if you enjoy my content, please leave a comment and a like. Any support is much appreciated. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow the channel as much as possible. Any subs, I really appreciate it. This is Dog's Life, and I'll see you in the next video.